Hi Gemini, this is Star with Ariana Stock with your forecast for September 2025. This is a new month and I'm going to use these decks amongst other decks for your reading for September. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, Geminis, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now let's just get down to your reading. From the Ideal Tarot, I do have the card Moon, which talks about confusion. Maybe you're also going to be someone who could be a bit baffled when it comes to decision making, whether personally or professionally. Sometimes, we need to follow our own instinct. Your emotions could also fluctuate. Maybe you're also going to be someone who could cry at the drop of the hat. You could be perplexed. That is why you need to pay attention to the signs from the universe, your gut feeling. Vivid dreams are also very likely with this card. Other than that, I think you need to focus on your creative skills. There could be work offers, but then you may be loath to get into partnerships, or you may not want to collaborate because you believe that the other person is going to saddle you with excess work, and besides, this person may not be extremely professional. He may not be a true proficient. That is why you think you are going to get the blame if something goes haywire. Clients will certainly seek answers from you because they expect a professional outlook. Travel plans are also very likely for some Geminis. The final days of August, stepping into September, I do have the Nine of Swords. Now, this lady, she seems to be a bit distressed and distraught. Your responsibilities may have certainly increased at this time. Maybe colleagues were absent or staff had played truant. That is why you had to take the onus. Yet, I think respite and relief was also on the cards. But there could have been people who could be talking behind your back with the swords behind this lady's back. I think sleep was something which had also eluded you. You also needed to take rest, or sufficient rest was also very vital. Job opportunities were also very likely for many Geminis, but then the pay on offer may not have been up to your expectations. Obstacles to overcome this month, or the challenges, I do have the Page of Wands. Like the Moon card, this also talks about a need for clarity. Maybe you're a bit restless because you want someone to clear the air with respect to a particular matter that is bothering you. Communication is also going to increase. You're also someone who is going to be sought after for your words of wisdom. But then this is in the challenge position, so I think it would be prudent for you to keep your nose out of other people's affairs. Hard work is also in store for you, but then this could also make you a bit impatient. You also need to review tasks because there could be errors. In case you're in the leadership position, you may also have to give in to what the job applicant desires with respect to money or wages. Influences for this month, thankfully, I do have the Strength card here, so this means that you're going to make gains. Past dues will also come in. Even if you feel out of sorts in certain situations, I think you're going to make gains, which could also be quite unexpected. So surprises are certainly on the cards for Geminis. Maybe you're also going to be someone who is going to ignore those clients who are stingy, parsimonious for that matter. They could accuse you of being indifferent, but then you believe that you need to be paid handsomely for the hard work that you do. You're also going to be someone who is going to be very driven. You will complete a lot of tasks, even if it leaves you stressed out. I think your employer or your boss could also saddle you with excess work without giving you enough time. So these issues are something that you need to overcome. Technical issues could also compound matters for you. There could be delays on account of the same, like sometimes, internet connectivity is also going to be poor, or equipment that we desire is unavailable. That is why we can't do the task right away. Incidentally, Geminis, I'm also picking up that you're also someone who is going to insist that your way is the right way, but then eventually you will realize that you have erred. So your boss can excuse you at times, but not all the time. So be mindful of that. You may also be dealing with government officials or authorities. They're also going to help you out. This could be quite surprising once again. This is also the time to review your relationships. Maybe it is time to let go of those people who are only taking undue advantage of you. I do have the card Ace of Wands for the first 10 days. This is talking about you desiring newness. You have the energy as well as the support from your loved ones to get ahead. Oftentimes with this card, I'm also picking up that there could be times when you could be commuting great distances. You're going to be on your toes, or you could also be making travel plans. Paperwork or technical matters will also increase. I think you should also seek an advance from clients, because there are going to be people who could take your good opinion, but then they may not pay you. That is why you could be a bit miffed. Similarly, there could be interviews lined up. There could be several rounds. You feel that you have done decently, but then without getting a confirmation, you shouldn't build castles in the air. Basically, I think Gemini shouldn't allow anyone to take you for a ride. Estranged people could also inquire about you through a third person, and you could be made aware of the same. On the work front, I think you need to be a bit careful, because your views could be ignored. Maybe you believe that the management is giving undue importance to a particular worker whom you feel is a threat, but then the administrator could ignore your opinions. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th September, I do have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune does talk about fate, but I also have the Knight of Pentacles, which flipped in your reading, which means that things could stay the same. There could be excess scrutiny on the work front. So you need to be careful, because your superior could be breathing down your neck. Maybe he wants to have meeting with clients expecting feedback, and this may not go down well with you. Maybe you're going to outsmart your superior by holding meetings ahead of schedule. Other than that, your superior could also recommend or could want to hire someone whom she is well acquainted with, but you are going to trump your superior's flaws by saying that this person isn't qualified enough. In essence, I think Geminis, you want the status quo to be maintained. You're also going to be someone who is very reflective. You may want to keep to yourself, so hold your tongue in certain situations. Some piece of news could also distress you. Spiritual cleansing will also benefit many Geminis at this time. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th September, is the Page of Cups. With 2 pages in your reading, there could be disagreements or quarrels with loved ones, acquaintances. Also, I think, again, at this time, it is advisable for you to maintain a low profile, because hastiness could lead to misunderstanding. Maybe you can also expect a change of plans on account of your whimsical superior. Paperwork is certainly going to increase, so keep a backup of your data. A question of ethics could also arise. It could be that things could be revealed to you, but then Geminis also believe that within the family you may feel as though your voice is ignored. That is why you may have to enumerate whatever you've done, or you may have to outline your contribution towards the family purse. Jog the memories of your loved ones. With the card Poverty from the Kipper deck, so like I said, finances could be an issue, so you need to save for a rainy day. Maybe you're hard up on cash, that is why you could seek a loan from someone. Stock from Lenormand has also come up. There could be news, or there could be people far and wide who could want to connect with you this month. Maybe someone who lives overseas. The stork is a migratory bird, so you could also be making travel plans. Like I said, you could also be building on your home, because the stork continues to build on its nest. With respect to your love life, I do have the card Please Stay. I think some of you may want to move away from a relationship which isn't going anywhere. That is why you could be confused and clueless about this connection. Maybe you feel that this person is a player. Maybe you feel that it would be better to keep a safe distance from this person who only extracts more from you. It could be a draining relationship. This person could be an energy vampire. Also, maybe he has sex on his mind, or passion alone cannot sustain a relationship. Geminis. There are those of you who could be in an on again, off again connection. Maybe you could share photographs. Maybe you expect this person to wear his heart on his sleeve, but then he may cold shoulder you. He may have his reasons for doing so. He thinks that this relationship will not work. Maybe he is also being protective of you. Sometimes, we don't understand the reasons, but the universe always does what is ideal for us. Incidentally, I do have the card intimacy. So those of you who are in a happy connection, you can expect a more intimate relationship. Again, with the Ace of Wands, physical chemistry is very likely. Your person is also going to be the sounding board. He could help you with respect to career decisions. I do have the card wedding bells, which talks about the need, or you could be desiring a more permanent connection. You may want to settle down with your partner. You may want to walk down the aisle. This person could be marriage material for you, or vice versa. Another message here is grief work. So for some Geminis, I think you need to mourn in isolation. Maybe you're also going to shed the baggage which comes with the relationship which was very toxic. Health of a loved one could also be a priority for many Geminis this month. Parting is going to be there. That is why you did have please stay. Incidentally, the last message is 111. You're a magical creator. It says here your thoughts are beginning to manifest. So think positively, be upbeat about your prospects as you move ahead in life, even if there are certain disappointments and roadblocks in your journey this September. But be mindful of the fact, Gemini, that there's always another door that opens. There are always going to be better opportunities and these experiences can only harden you for your life ahead. Geminis. I hope Geminis you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.